everyone, welcome back to Beauty and the Broken. My name is Heather and the purpose of this channel is to seek and create beauty, sometimes out of a big mess. So this is a new setup, so I'm hoping everything is like in frame and everything, and I'm going to try not to hit things. So let me know in the comments if this is better or not. But anyway, the painting I did recently, which I will link up in the cards for you, of a kind of a ribbon pour landscape. I had fun doing that, so I'm going to do it again, but I'm going to play with colors and just play with ribbons of colors. And so this time I'm going to do 4 of these, which are approximately 1 ounce, a little over 1 ounce, 30 milliliters. And the colors I have are white, metallic rose, metallic red, metallic brown red, and black. So that's where we're going today, and I'm going to do it one at a time, just like I did the last time. Now, remember, the color that you put in first comes out last, and the color you put in last comes out first. So the first thing I'm going to do are these 2 colors. And I'm going to start with the rose red because I want that to come out last. And I learned my lesson last time in that I am not going to try and squeeze all of these out with the thick plastic that these have. So I think go. You can see there's a difference in the second row of that rose red because it is mixing in with the white. And even though I put a larger bit of that rose red at the bottom, seems to be mostly white. But that is okay. I'm just going to put this down over here in case we need more of that. Just let it drip. Okay. So again, move side to side a little bit and go up top and make sure the top gets completely covered. And remember, you don't necessarily want to keep the straight lines. I'm not necessarily going for a specific landscape this time. I am going for just kind of a gradient of color. So let's bring that down and close those gaps. Does look like that rose red is breaking, y'all, and that's why it looked a little different. It's okay. Let's see. That corner is not covered. Oh, and I see a part on the right side that's also not covered. And the goal of this is to get as much off as possible so that when I tilt the next color, it's not moving off. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I don't think that's totally covered on the top either. So let's angle that a little bit. Maybe get some of that broken rose red off. Okay, let's just go like this. Now, in these colors, the rose red, the metallic red, obviously, and the brown red are metallics. The black and the white are not metallic. And this is getting caught on dry canvas. Now let's take it over here, make sure that's covered, and look at the sides. Just make sure there's coverage. I'm going to have to pick something up from the drips. Make sure all of that is covered. Okay. It's not moving very fast. It probably will still move a little bit as I tilt the other colors, but that's where we're going to stop for that one. Now I have 4, so I'm going to leave that alone for now. Okay, now I'm going to do the metallic red and the metallic rose, and again I want this rose to come out first, so I'm going to put that on the top, which means I want the red on the bottom, because the red is actually going to be part of the next one. I think I did that wrong, y'all. I forgot to put another layer of that rose red in there, didn't I? Oh well. You can hear somebody probably yelling at the screen that I forgot to put that third layer in, or that, yeah, the third layer of the rose red in. Let's see if I can. Just fill that in. I think what I'll do, maybe I'll just drip a little bit of, oh no, that's what I could do, y'all. I can use, okay, put that to the side. No, maybe I didn't get enough. Okay. All right. Let's work with what we have. Oh, let's see. Put that back. Okay, go side to side first. Move it up. Gotta make sure it gets in that dryer space. Okay, now we can come down. And yes, now that I made that mistake, it does look like I did it in the wrong order. But I don't care. We shall see how it turns out. Let's see, I am really hoping I am in frame, because I'm using a different camera, and so I can't see the screen. Screen I cannot see. So this is definitely moving more slowly. Let's get that there. I see an area up here where it needs, let's see, let's grab a little bit of this. Alright, dry my finger off, check that side. Now on this side, okay, that looks, well, you know what, let's just put that in there. It's just a tiny, tiny spot. There we go. Alright. Not as blended as I was hoping for, but that was my mistake for not putting that extra rose red layer on the top, and I'm just not going to get it out of the cup. So let's just pull it down. Let's see, hopefully I am in frame, and because in theory this should just need the 9x12 should need just shy of just like 3 ounces. Planning on doing 4 ounces with the 4 cups, but maybe I've dripped off enough because I should be at the halfway mark and I'm not. So I'm trying to bring it over and down a wee bit. Alright, let's just hold it straight down and see what I can get out of that. Okay, let's move third cup. Alright, let's do it right this time. Actually, this time, because there is so much metallic red, I'm not going to put the metallic red in first. I am going to use it though. I think what I'll do is I'll start and end with this metallic brown red. Tricky. So full. There we go. I think I just got my finger in it. To get a little bit going in there. I love this combination of this metallic red and the brown red. Wow. Okay, let's see if we can get it a little bit more to that side there. Move it up, weight of the paint, move up, and then there. See, now it's starting to move a little bit more that direction instead of there. Okay, so now move it back up and then take it over, because I want to try and get this side now. It's all about knowing where the weight of your paint is to help direct the direction, right? Direct the direction. There we go. Okay. This worked out well because I did have a little extra in there, which will ensure that I get full coverage on the canvas now. And getting that last spot over there. A little bit there. Alright, now let's bring it back this direction. There's still a bit of paint on there, so I am trying to get most of that off. Just a little bit more coverage on the side. Okay. Okay. Pretty. Very, very pretty. Okay. Let's put this up here. Balance that. Let's see. Put that there. And this time, like I said, we're going to use the black, which is not a metallic, and the brown red, which is section. as much out as I can. Okay, put that down there. All right, ooh, look at those colors together. All right. More tilt. Let's get it all the way up first so that we don't, while we have the most paint on the canvas, get the two to meet. And then I'm going to slowly work it down. Actually, I'm going to do more on that side because there is more missing on that side. There goes the cup again. Okay, before we go all the way off, I want to make sure we get it over here and then come down. Oops, wait a minute. Didn't I say it was all about knowing where the weight of the paint was? And then I messed it up. Okay, we need to get that last corner. Well, I thought I had it. Thought I had it, but I didn't. Okay, well, I think we can see where the largest cup of paint was. And that was that third section of the, yep, because I am running out of paint moving. I'm going to have to pick some up to get that last corner. Okay. All right, so assessment time. I was originally going to say that my favorite color combination was the red and the brown red together, but I'm thinking now it is the black and brown red, although if you look here, it does look like it's breaking a little bit with that black that's not metallic. Yeah, that's interesting. So with the non-metallic, the metallic is breaking a little bit, and same up here. We had the breaking up here with the white, which is not metallic. This is just color mixing. That's not breaking, as far as I can tell. I love these two colors together. This is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. And I think, even though these are all reds, I don't think the colors necessarily flow the way I wanted them to. But that doesn't mean it's not a good painting. It goes from light to dark, and they're all red based, and all of the colors are metallic. So I'm going to wait and see how this dries. I don't know, I'm liking this, and I'm liking this, and I really like this color combination together. So we'll see. We'll see how it dries. And space there, and yeah, be back for the beauty reveal. Hey everyone, welcome back to the beauty reveal. So this is for the was supposed to be a gradient of reds, but it did not turn out that way. So all of the non-black and white colors are some form of red. So we have, this is a rose red, this is just metallic red here, and this is brown red there. And it looks kind of like maybe a Mars landscape. My son looked at it and said it reminded him of a specific level in Super Mario Galaxy. And I think it was specifically like these two, or maybe it was these two. I can't remember. He showed me a picture, and it was remarkably similar. I think I like each section separately. So I like the mixing of colors. You have the lighter here. It does look like, as I was saying in the production part or the creation part, it looks like it broke a little bit, but as it dried, I don't see it as much. I just see it as a lighter color. And then there's this one. This is the rose red and the metallic red together. And when they combined, got this shade, which is very similar to this one, just a hair lighter. So you can tell that they're all in the same family, but it just didn't work out the way that I wanted it to. And I'm trying to, I got the sunlight glare there, but again, as usual, it is very difficult to get the metallics to reflect. I think you can see a little bit more of the metallic in here, and then you can see the two different versions where it mixed with the metallic red a little bit more there. And the lines on this one went a little more wonky than these two, but they almost look like little cells here as opposed to excuse me, lines. But I don't know, I really like that combination. But I love this combination. It does look more like a copper. Copper, it does have a red tint to it, so it's very penny-like. But I like that combination too. So, and then that one turned out to be much smaller, and that one turned out to be a little bit bigger. So the ratios are not correct. The balance. So you've got this one and this one kind of close to this one, but it is a little smaller, and this one is just large. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. I do like a lot of it. It's not what I was expecting, and of course I was the one that messed up by putting not putting that rose red on the top of the second section there. That was my bad, but I was hoping for a little bit more of a gradient. I think it worked. The gradient worked better here, and then it worked better here, connecting them. And had I not forgotten to put that rose red at the top of this cup, then maybe it would look more like a gradient instead of being so harsh, such a harsh delineation between the top and second sections. But anyway, there are beautiful parts to it. And that's what we do around here. We create beauty out of a mess, and we seek beauty where it is, even if the whole thing is not exactly what we're anticipating. So, this will be to somebody's liking. Somebody will like the colors and the design, and there you go. So I remind you to check out my Ko-fi shop. Someone did ask about one of my paintings in the Ko-fi shop, and sometimes it takes a little longer from the time you see the video to it getting there, because I have to let it cure for a few weeks, and then I have to varnish it and put several layers of varnish. So it doesn't always make it directly at the time that I'm recording the video. So, but go to the Ko-fi shop and take a look around. There are a lot of things in there, and it's ko-fi.com/warriorwords/shop. And you can find some cool things there, especially as all of the December holidays are getting ready to kick off. And then I remind you, please, to like, share, and subscribe, and always seek beauty, because it is there if you look for it. See you in the next video. Bye.